This RCMP-led investigation has been continuing now since Sunday morning, and early on Sunday we had information that proved to be reliable that Myles Sanderson was in our community, and as a result, the Regina Police Service was assisting the RCMP in trying to locate him. Today we've received information that is leading us to believe he may no longer be in this community. As a result, investigations continue, and although we don't know his whereabouts, we are still looking not only within the city of Regina, but expanded into the province as well. And when we talk about investigative work that is being done, oftentimes it's not visible and easy work for you to spot.
One of the two suspects in Sunday's mass stabbing in Canada remains at large. Police were still searching on Tuesday for Myles Sanderson, who, along with his brother Damien, is accused of killing 10 people and injuring 18 across Saskatchewan. The body of Damien Sanderson was found on Monday in the James Smith Cree Nation. Following a possible sighting of his brother Myles, police were drawn back to the area Tuesday, with residents warned to shelter in place. Hours later, police said they believed him to no longer be in the community and were expanding their search. Evan Bray is the Regina Police Chief.
This RCMP-led investigation has been continuing now since Sunday morning, and early on Sunday we had information that proved to be reliable that Myles Sanderson was in our community, and as a result, the Regina Police Service was assisting the RCMP in trying to locate him. Today we've received information that is leading us to believe he may no longer be in this community. As a result, investigations continue, and although we don't know his whereabouts, we are still looking not only within the city of Regina, but expanded into the province as well.
Sunday's attack was one of the deadliest in Canada's modern history. Among the surviving victims, 10 remained in hospital as of Tuesday afternoon, 7 were in a stable condition, and 3 in critical, according to health authorities.
Although Communist China has recently been making sustained moves towards us, trying to incite disputes, we will still carry on with our exercises in the spirit of preparing for war without seeking war, and reacting to war without causing it, to train up our soldiers in their fighting abilities. We want the Taiwanese people to have confidence in us. We will make sure that everyone can have a safe and happy Mid-Autumn Festival holiday.
U.S. stocks closed lower on Tuesday in a volatile session as traders assessed fresh economic data after the long Labor Day weekend. The Dow fell 0.5%, the S&P 500 fell 0.4%, while the Nasdaq finished about 0.75% lower, marking the index's 7th consecutive day of losses, its longest losing streak since November 2016. A survey from the Institute for Supply Management showed the U.S. services industry picked up in August for the second straight month, fueling expectations that the Federal Reserve will keep raising interest rates to tame inflation. Kevin Nicholson is Global Fixed Income Chief Investment Officer at Riverfront Investment Group.
The stock market is trying to figure out whether or not yields rising in the fixed income market is actually saying that growth is going to slow down, or whether or not the Fed is going to hike at 50 basis points or 75 basis points. So I think right now the stock market is trying to figure all of those questions out, even though most people have it baked in that the Fed is going to raise 75 basis points. But with yields rising as fast as they are on the fixed income side, I think that there's a question of whether or not growth is going to slow down more than folks originally thought.
Rate-sensitive shares of Amazon and Microsoft both fell over 1% as benchmark Treasury yields rose to their highest level since June. Shares of Apple also lost ground ahead of the debut of its new lineup of iPhones at the company's annual keynote event set for Wednesday. Shares of Bed Bath & Beyond fell more than 18% just days after the struggling retailer's chief financial officer fell to his death from a New York City skyscraper in what was later ruled a suicide. An interim CFO was announced on Tuesday. And shares of Digital World Acquisition tumbled more than 11% after Reuters exclusively reported the blank check acquisition firm that agreed to merge with former U.S. President Donald Trump's social media company failed to secure enough shareholder support for an extension to complete the deal.